Hey everyone, and welcome back to Just a Little Bit Random. So today, for something different, I thought I would try a tag video. I know that traditionally you are supposed to be tagged in a tag video, but I'm new to YouTube and I saw one of my friends do a tag video like this, so I thought, why not? So this video, I'm going to be sharing 50 facts about me. So you guys can sort of get an idea of who I am. So, number one. So by the time I turned 20, I had already visited 6 out of 7 continents. So the only one I have left to go to is Antarctica. I have never broken a bone. Until halfway through year 12, so my senior year of high school, I was studying and wanted to become a doctor. I don't really understand sarcasm. So someone at work could be using sarcasm and I could think that they are totally serious. I'm kind of like Sheldon in that I need someone to hold up a sarcasm sign. Very recently, I had 4 wisdom teeth and 2 extra teeth removed from my mouth. My ultimate goal in life is to be living in Los Angeles as a film or television screenwriter. I can recite whole scenes from the first Harry Potter movie. Like, whole scenes. I took my first overseas trip when I was only 8 years old. I own over 250 DVDs. Currently, I work at KFC and also a water park in the summer. I have a friend on YouTube who I haven't seen or spoken to since year 12, but I would love to do a collaboration with her. My family have never owned traditional pets like a cat or a dog. However, we do have fish at the moment, and we also have a bearded dragon who my sister named Pascal from Tangled. And we used to have Spinifex hopping mice, but they all died. I absolutely love to read. I read a range of different genres, fantasy, sci-fi, adventure, even romance, even though I'm not a big romance fan, but I think my favorite genre would have to be the fantasy genres. Once I start watching a new TV series, I have to finish it whether I enjoy it or not. So just recently I watched all 3 seasons of Arrow and the first season of Flash, even though for the first 2.5 seasons of Arrow I was bored out of my mind. I have dressed up in cosplay to attend a midnight screening of a film. My favourite animal is the bilby, and I sponsored one for 2 years. The first concert I ever attended was a Hilary Duff concert. I am a total night owl. I am more likely to be up until 3 a.m. Being productive than waking up at 9 a.m. to be productive. I am a huge fan of Disney Channel, and my current favourite shows are Liv and Maddie and Girl Meets World. I'm a total hoarder who never gets rid of anything, but just recently I cleaned out my room, which was very hard on me, but I still haven't actually gotten rid of any of the stuff. It's just currently sitting in the boot of my car. I had pneumonia 3 times when I was 7, and as a result, I now have asthma. I have been playing netball for 13 years, and I actually have got my 200 games from my netball club. While I was in South America, I found out the hard way that I have actually forgotten how to ride a bike. My favourite colours are blue and purple, but like a light sort of blue. I was studying journalism at university before I dropped out. I collect custom cups from the movies, so stuff like this. I absolutely love Disney movies. I have a whole drawer dedicated to just Disney movies, like mainly the classic films, stuff like Lion King, Pocahontas, Mulan, Beauty and the Beast, but that drawer is full now, and so I've kind of exploded out into the other cabinets. I am a huge procrastinator. I'm one of these people who will sit down and write a list of everything that they need to do, and then write another list, and then another list, and another list, and just never actually do what needs to be done. I know all of the lyrics to Disney's Into the Woods. I have never been in a relationship. I've never ever smoked a cigarette. I'm really not a fan of the colour pink. I quite often have very vivid, very strange, very complex dreams, and I actually write them all down because you never know when one could be used as an idea for a plot. I am a fairly messy person, but I hate being disorganized. When I was 12, I was meant to go to New Zealand on a school exchange. However, 2 days before I was supposed to fly out, I came down with chickenpox. Despite being absolutely terrible at poetry, I won a poetry competition at school. Next year, I'm returning to uni to study how to be a drama teacher. Yay. I didn't start drinking alcohol until I was 19 years old. I am a Gryffindor on Pottermore. I write fanfiction and I am proud of that fact. I very rarely listen to the radio, so a lot of the songs that most people would listen to, the stuff in like the top 40, I don't listen to. Instead, I'm more likely to be heard listening to the soundtrack to a Disney film or someone like Lucy Hale or Sabrina Carpenter or Betty Who. I didn't start wearing makeup until I was 18 years old. I prefer watching the special features on a DVD instead of watching the actual movie or TV show itself. For my 18th birthday, I had an 80s themed party and a TARDIS themed cake. I'm a fairly indecisive person, which makes shopping with me a nightmare. I often will make up my own characters for a pre-existing television show or movie. So for example, in my version of Doctor Who, there's a character called Cara Eloise Stevens who travels with the Doctor. In my version of Once Upon a Time, there's a character called Lily, who in the Enchanted Forest was Cassidy. And in Under the Dome, I have Larissa. In the Transformers movies, I have a character called Layla. In The 100, I have a character called Rebecca. I have characters for a lot of shows and movies. I have a scar behind my ear because when I was younger, I was jumping on my parents' bed and I fell off and cut my ear on the bedside table. I own a magic wand and a sonic screwdriver. Wingardium Leviosa. And last but not least, Christmas is my absolute favourite time of year. I don't know what it is about it, but something about Christmas for me is just magical and enchanting, and it's just the best time for me. Okay guys, thanks for watching my video. I hope that you learned a little something about me, just as I did about myself while writing down these 50 facts. I would love to see facts about you guys, so if you wanted to create your own 50 facts about you videos, please do, and tag me, let me know you've done it in the comments below, or just write me 5 facts about yourself in the comments below, and let's see if we share any of the same traits. Until then, stay random, guys.